Morning everyone, thanks for tuning back into the channel. Doing a video today based on the cost of owning the Beast. A few people have emailed in asking me how expensive is it to own one of these bikes. You know, like questions like what do you do, this, that and the other, and how do you afford it, and blah blah blah. So I'm just breaking it down for everybody today, for anybody that's interested. As you can see by the title, it's how expensive is it to own this bike. So we'll start off by talking about services, running costs and tyres and things like that, and then any other questions comment below and I'll try and answer them as quick as I can. So the running in service was done about, well, it didn't take me long to do the 600 miles because obviously you're excited, you've got a new bike, and it was around 600 miles that I had the running in service done, which was June last year because I got it in March. It might have been May actually. Anyway, that cost £191.96. That was at Ducati in Nottingham. Again, them guys down there are amazing. Obviously, when you buy a bike like this, you're only going to take it to the dealer. Well, that's my thought process, you know. Something is so expensive, you want it to be maintained correctly. So yeah, £191.96. Them guys down there charge £72 an hour labour. But again, they've never gone, you know, they've never been extreme with the cost to me. I thought that was really reasonable, to be honest. It's not had its first annual service. That's not due until June, obviously, because it's a year after the running in service. And that's going to cost me around £240. It's basically 2 hours labour plus the parts. So yeah, it's about 142 quid for the labour plus probably 100 quid for parts. So yeah, that's basically your servicing costs and maintenance. I mean, obviously if anything goes wrong and it's not covered under your warranty, you're gonna have to pay for that, but hopefully, you know, touch wood, everything will be okay. But tyres, so obviously these are the Pirelli SP Super Corsa tyres. They're running 200 by 60 profile. So the front tyre will cost you £140, plus probably half an hour's fitting, 36 quid. If you just have front and back, then the rear tyre is going to be £201.30, and again another £36 fitting. So, you know, if you wanted a pair of tyres on these, it's going to cost you, you know, 340 quid plus fitting. So yeah, pretty expensive, but I think they're the biggest tyre that they do on these bikes or on any bike. So it is what it is. You're gonna have to pay it if that's what you want. So yeah, 340 quid plus 72, you know, 410 quid for a pair of tyres. Tax, I don't know the exact tax what I pay, but I pay it monthly so I don't forget. So it's £7.99 a month. I think that's about 80 quid a year, but you have to pay, you pay extra because of, obviously, you know, you get the for having the privilege of paying monthly, but I do it basically because it's just so I don't forget. Insurance, my first year's insurance on it was really expensive. It was 1,400 and something quid, or close to that. I got knocked off the bike in, well, I had an accident in March 2019. Yeah, 3 weeks after I got knocked off it. Again, it was a non-fault claim, but the current insurer that I was with wouldn't reinsure me. They basically said, that you know, because you've had an accident, even though it was not my fault, they still put it against me. So yeah, I went to a new insurers. This year it's come down by nearly half though, which is good news. So it's £768.56. That's if you pay it off, you know, for the year. I think if you used to pay monthly, then it's probably, they've probably had 100 quid onto that. But yeah, that's what it cost me. General running about and, you know, cost of fuel and things. Obviously, you know, it's an 1103cc bike. It's not going to be as efficient as you'd hope, but it's not too bad, to be honest. It's about £15 to fill the tank. And you'd probably get, depending on how you're riding it, but 130 miles is what they say. realistically you're probably going to get 110, 120. But again, it depends on how, you know, how happy you are with that throttle. So the other day, for example, I put £10 in it because it wasn't empty, but just topped it up, and I think I got like 60 miles, so probably a bit heavy on the throttle that day. But yeah, but they reckon it's 34 miles per gallon. I'm not quite sure. I mean, with the new exhaust that I've put on the bike now, it's probably less than that, obviously, because it's increased the brake horsepower, and you know, it's going to burn more fuel. But to be honest, you know, them type of things, you know, it's not a commuting bike. It's only used at weekends and in nice weather. You know, that's the reason I'm sat in the shed today, because it's freezing out. I'd like to have took it out and done a video out, but people have asked me for this video, so I wanted to just, you know, get it up for everybody. But yeah, so if you're going to be spending that every other weekend or every weekend and stuff, it's not too bad. So overall, I don't think personally it's particularly that expensive, but the way I look at it is on how happy something makes you. This, you know, you can't put a price on that. So if you're getting the enjoyment that this bike produces for me, and it's going to cost you that, you know, then it's worth it, you know, providing it's affordable. But yeah, so that's just a quick rundown of what it cost me. Hope it's informative, hope you like the video. If you do, like, subscribe, comment below. If there's something I've missed out that you want to know about, obviously comment below or send me an email or whatever, and I'll answer it as best I can. Thanks for watching, guys.